Hello everybody, Infernape Shinjo here, and welcome to today's video. So, recently I've been asked who exactly is best girl. So, if you're not familiar with the concept, basically Crunchyroll can explain it the best. They pick anime girls from different years and you pick one. So, obviously, being somebody that watches anime myself, I feel I can add to this conversation. And at the same time, there's not really a concrete definition on how to determine best girl. It really is just an opinion thing. But with all that being said, I am going to tell you why my answer is unequivocally the #1 best girl, and I will hear no arguments from it. So, the idea of best girl comes in a multiple array of things. It starts typically in harem romance sort of anime, where you have one guy that picks over multiple girls. Sometimes he makes the right choice, sometimes he doesn't. But that gives us anime fans fuel for the fire to discuss if he picked right or if he picked wrong. Although most of the time, he probably picked wrong if you'd ask any random person on the street. And so from there, you could take any anime that have multiple females in it, whether it's a romance-based anime or simply a comedy slice of life anime, and you could say that person out of the group is best girl. So if you'd have to ask me who the best girl is, which you are because you're watching this video, I would say I'd like somebody roughly around my age, so somewhere around the 20s category. And most of the time for people to pick best girl, it is somebody that's not even 18 yet, which is starting to come into question who exactly is watching anime, but that's a topic for another day. So I'd like somebody that I feel like I can depend on, somebody that I can have a good conversation with, and first one I thought of, if the thumbnail wasn't obvious, was Sumi Sakurasawa from Rental Girlfriend. So, she has a job. Granted, it does kind of raise some questions if you would get into a relationship with her, because there could be rental girlfriend sort of shenanigans going on. But she does have a stable job, at least for now. I'm not sure how big the rental girlfriend business is booming. Although if you're somebody that's a little bit faint of heart, you might start to get jealous if she's around multiple people at a time. So she might not be the best choice. Although at the same time, with that being the case, most of the characters in Rent-A-Girlfriend aren't exactly the best choice, since shenanigans like this could happen. But at the same time, that really got me to start to wonder a little bit. Sumi has a stable job, and at the same time, even though it's not really that often, there are some more anime characters that have stable jobs that you won't run into any shenanigans like this. Like for example, you have Hifumi Takamoto from New Game. She has a job. She actually does get a promotion, so I'm sure that means more money. Now granted, money isn't exactly the most important thing at the end of the day, because obviously, if you care for somebody enough, then the money really is irrelevant. At least that's what people on television tell me. So, the money not being the big defining factor, even though it's important, that made me start to wonder, what else do I prefer? Most of the time I do prefer sort of shy characters, which is why I like Sumi, which is why I like Hifumi. But then I thought to myself, I'm a little bit shy. I like anime, so that means I'm automatically shy. So I need somebody that's kind of more outgoing to try and balance it out. Which is why the best girl, #1, I will hear no objections to this, is Maki Oze from Fire Force. Maki's got all the positives that Sumi had before. She's got a stable job, she's around my age, and more importantly, she's a firefighter. Firefighters are well respected, Maki's well respected. I feel like it works out. Plus, Maki can be serious at times, but Maki can also be kind of an idiot at times, which is basically me. So that is why my #1 girl is Maki Oze, and thank you for coming. If you made it to the absolute end of the video, first of all, thank you. And second of all, if it wasn't obvious from the whole video, I am kind of playing this up for laughs. Obviously, there is no one defining best girl. That's just the one I thought of off the top of my head. And it really is all just for comedic purposes. If you don't like Maki, if you prefer another character in Fire Force, or another character entirely, that's totally fine. This was just a video that I wanted to make, and people were talking about best girls from this season, and they asked me my opinion, so I figured to put a little comedy twist on it, because no matter what I say, people are going to be upset anyway, so I figure I might as well make it into a comedy-based sort of video. And at the same time, there's no way I can know that's my absolute favorite, because I haven't seen every anime. There's no way that I can see every anime. But I hope you enjoyed this fun little video anyway. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. I will see you in the next episode. Momentai.